Just how are we this morning? I got some really exciting news that I'm going to be sharing with you here in just a little bit. Now, what was y'all saying yesterday about Thor? Because I was just wondering which Thor you was talking about. Alright, so we're about ready, about 12 more minutes, 9 o'clock. I'll see you in a few. I'm all excited. I can't wait. Alright, guys. Jumping up and down and kicking and screaming because I'm not leaving my house. But like I said, I just wanted to thank you for all the lessons I've learned from you. I've learned so much. I've learned who I am and what I believe in. And I've learned that I am enough. I'm a great soldier. I'm a great warrior. All this time, well, it's like a three-part revealing I have for you today. First of all this time that you've been coming against me, you've been coming against a hologram. Now, I know you can't see a hologram, you can't touch a hologram, and you can't interact with the hologram bullshit. You can. How's them eggs working out for you? How'd they work out? Second of all, don't go hollering you gonna kill me and this and that and the other, cause you can't. Just like always. Third of all, let me switch over and read you the prepared statement. Namaste. I'll be right back. The Galactic Federation of Light. Many New Age movements, infiltration organizations display the word light as a bait. It should always draw your concern until the organization is proved as genuine. The word light is the best bait to attract people in search of positive spiritual guidance. The Galactic Federation of Light is a SOP that was created by the Orion Greys to infiltrate the Great Awakening of humanity with the purpose of hijacking the focus of people and humans, distracting them from what is really going on, and discrediting real existing extraterrestrial organizations such as the Galactic Federation of Worlds. The shadow organizations have extraterrestrial time devices that allows them to see future events, and they have tried by several means to stop the great awakening of mankind on Terra. Taking the attention away was the main operation. So the Galactic Federation of Light amalgam religious, cultural elements and characters such as Jesus, Archangel Michael, the Count of Saint Germain, and many others. They assimilate the names and symbols well integrated within the collective unconsciousness of humanity, such as, let me see, can I think of any? Voice-to-skull technology is employed to manipulate people who call themselves channelers and who are really only victims. Some of these manipulated individuals are granted popularity and they become addicted to the process of abuse that offers them fame. Artificial intelligence is sometimes utilized as well to enact religious or historical characters such as gods and demigods. The Jerusalem ship is a psyop promoting the fake alien salvation agenda. It's an invention to not only draw your focus away from reality and from the information coming from genuine ET sources, but more worryingly, it entices humans to project their consciousness towards a deceiving holographic trap. This artificial intelligence construct is a soul trap elaborated by great aliens in a way that once you successfully bilocate to this fake ship, you are hooked, you are addicted, you are an addict. Its real holographic shape is a cube. Even though the Greys have been physically expelled from this star system by the Alliance, this holographic soul trap still runs, as long as there are beings to maintain it with their own consciousness. It is a similar technology to the black goo. You feed it. When you stop feeding it, it falls apart. The only way to unplug is to acknowledge that you have been misled and abused, forgive yourself with love, support full disclosure, and cut the energetic ropes and cords that keep you tied to it. No resentment, no anger, but in peace. Also, you will need to consider the fact that extraterrestrial beings do not name their ships Earth-made names. The Flat Earth is a psychological experiment elaborated by the CIA in order to distract and dumb down the human population. Ashtar Sharon is a fictional character. It is a reuse by the counterintelligence of an event that occurred in 1977 when a British TV broadcast was interrupted by a message from the Ashtar Relion, an officer emitting from the Shari facility in the upper atmosphere of Jupiter. Ashtar is a title, Commander-in-Chief, not a personal name. Separatist faction from the compromised Ashtar Alliance that was infiltrated by reptilians, bugs, and the Ashtar Command is a rebel, independent, mercenary military group from Sirius B. They have vowed to maintain peace in the galaxy. The personnel of the Ashtar Command never interact with Earth individuals. They are only a military service, and it is the Galactic Federation of Worlds who is in charge for civilian contact. They are not part of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, but a separate entity. The gray hybridization agenda is conducted by the Naboo, or the Orion Greys, aiming at replacing humans on the planet Earth using trickery and deception. Because of the Prime Directives, the Naboo cannot conquer our world by force, so they prepared a hybridization agenda to breed themselves in. In 1955, they tricked the Earth's governments with agreements that allowed them to abduct millions of humans and perform this hybridization plan. They are creating emotional bonds with the mothers, presenting them their hybrid offspring, that these women become the advocates of this agenda on Earth. Do not consent to welcome any gray hybrids to Earth. These hybrids have been mass-produced by the Naboo to replace all humans on Earth, and they are just waiting for those who have been tricked to welcome them. It has been a hell of a fight to kick the Greys off the planet, so do not welcome them back. They are very deceptive, so please don't be fooled. And if you have been fooled, they can't physically get back into the star system, thanks to the Federation of Worlds. But they can still trick you by the intermediary of the hybrids that they have been breeding like crazy for the last decade. An invasion, not by force, but by the womb, to replace you. These hybrids are connected to the Orion Hive. We are now confronted to the same trick as in 1955. Throughout recent enforced narratives asking us to willingly welcome these gray hybrids with love because they are our descendants from the future. This is a trap. Do not give consent. Use your discernment. The future of this planet is not gray. The future of Earth is human. And if you have been tricked by these beings, cut all ties immediately. You will be protected. Anunnaki military commanders have spent their life to prevent humanity from slavery. They are here accompanying the Seer races, bringing hope and help to humanity. There is a dark agenda with nefarious forces in order to keep humans on Earth enslaved in ignorance, submission, fear, and division. The minions have emerged to spread confusion and defend the lies of the dark. You do not need anyone or any event to activate you. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of that in just a minute. Alright, to activate you as it is not how things work. In order to complete the Great Awakening to who you truly are, you just need to do the work yourself. It is the process that's important. If you don't undergo the process of the dark night of the soul and grow by healing your wounds, perform the alchemical transmutation, you will not reach a higher level of consciousness. People who offer to do it for you or attempt to beat you into it or exchange for money and or popularity to feed their purse, their ego, or their ship are bullshitters. Do not let anyone manipulate your energy field or chakras. They ask for your consent, and whatever the level of love and light narrative you will give it. You need to do the work yourself. It is not because it's labeled light that it's wonderful. These are just labels. You can sell poison, labeling it as medicine. A more concerning aspect is that some of these bullshitters want to access your DNA frequency and often are either gray hybrids or MK Ultra programmed. They want your soul, honey. Do not sign your consent because the only way up is within. Like codes or a fantasy or either programs downloaded for you to install in yourself, just wow, no. All these nonsense codes, keys, downloads are elaborated to stop you from finding your own power, to hijack your awakening and take your sovereignty away. All you have to do is take it back now. Go within, introspection, meet the beautiful being who inhabits your body. By attuning to your frequency, you attune to the whole universe. They just don't want you to find this out. There's only one timeline. Time is like a train riding on one set of rails at a time. The Alcyon Central Sun is nonsense. Alcyon is a very young star in the Pleiades cluster, about 440 light years from us. It is, in fact, a very near distance and is located in the same galactic arm as we are. The Pleiades are a neighbor star cluster that have formed within the last 100 million years and is very young. And if we consider that our solar system was formed about 4.6 billion years ago and our galaxy 13.6 billion years ago, so now the star Alcyon is not at the center of the galaxy and we are not either revolving around it. The center of our galaxy is a crowded place. A black hole weighing 4 million times as much as our sun is surrounded by millions of stars whipping around it at breakneck speeds. This extreme environment is bathed in intense ultraviolet light and X-ray radiation, yet much of this activity is hidden from view, obscured by vast swaths of interstellar dust. So to resume, the Alcyon Central Sun myth is another dark psyop invention. One Earth and one planet, the theory of a planet split in two, is another fear psyop. It doesn't even make sense, as we are evolving as one planet into a higher density, and it concerns every living creature altogether. There is no 3D Earth left behind. It's the same vessel, and it's not splitting. This is the real flower of life. It is the lattice structure of the universe and the key to the greatest power of all, the ability to affect the holograms of reality. The enemies of humanity have spread disinformation campaign to make you believe that this was death and evil. Don't fall for it. Once you understand what this amazing geometrical code below is, they are done. Whoosh! They don't want you to find out. They don't want you to know. Everyone on earth has a soul. That all beings incarnated have a soul, whether it's the nature of this soul and its structure of consciousness. The new PsyOps warfare narrative claims that only a small percentage of the population on Earth has a soul. It's part of the depopulation agenda related to the false flag alien salvation supposedly benefiting an alleged chosen worthy group. This involves as well the soul-culling black goose ship named Jerusalem. This is all smoke and mirrors and distraction. It's the precursor to having people accept barbaric treatment of others the same way they tried to say that animals and women don't have souls and deserve to be treated that way. So what do you think, guys? What do you think about that? Honoring my mission to guide humans of terror through their great awakening is part of my multiple tasks to help debunk the work of counterintelligence. These operations are engineered by the enemies of mankind, meant to create division, confusion, distract you, and hijack the activation of your own power. No, all that glitters is not gold.
All right, Jelly Roll.
So, what y'all think about that? So before I go any further, I would just like to thank Elena Dannon and the Real Galactic Federation of Worlds. And I will put a link in the description. I'm going to put a link right here to her full disclosure. Thank you, Elena, for being my cosmic sister. Now, what is to come is a bunch of my dripping sarcasm, and I kind of lose it here, so please forgive me, but I'm going down swinging. No one is taking my house. It's just not happening. So head on over to Elena Dannon Official and check out her channel on YouTube. She is awesome. Her information is legit and credible. And I will see you later on. Namaste. So, I have a few friends. Right. Got a couple. Some of them I know real well. Some of them I just met. There's a couple Thors in there. So, you get the fuck out of my house. Alright, thank you. Get out of my house. Do it quickly and swiftly. Because if you can see standing behind me, if you won't go on your own, you will be removed. Don't fuck with me. Get out. Those of you who have not tried to steal my entire holographic existence, I do love you. And the light is always there. All you have to do is make a choice. So, I'm out. Get out.